What's up, gearheads, and welcome back to Techbeast TV. Get ready for an absolutely epic showcase of raw power. We're diving headfirst into the world of colossal machines that chew through timber, reshape landscapes, and make the toughest jobs look easy. Stick around, you won't want to miss this metal carnage. All right, folks, kicking things off. Feast your eyes on this absolute monster. We're looking at the Bandit Model 4680, and trust me, they didn't nickname it the Beast for nothing. This tracked horizontal grinder is basically a wood waste black hole, designed for high-volume processing. Watch that mighty Prentice knuckle boom loader, perched on a trailer like a mechanical hawk with incredible reach and lifting capacity, just relentlessly feeding this beast logs, stumps, brush, you name it, it eats it. Hear that engine scream? That's likely a Cat diesel powerhouse, maybe pushing close to 1,000 horsepower, driving a massive cutter mill packed with dozens of hardened steel teeth or inserts. From raw grinding power that shakes the ground, let's head deep into the forest where agility and precision are king. Now, deep in the woods, it's a whole different ballgame. Check out the slick three-wheel design of this Bell Feller buncher, navigating the forest floor like a mechanical ballerina. Well, a very heavy ballerina, probably weighing several tons. This machine, likely an older but still incredibly potent model, think of it as the seasoned, nimble veteran of the logging crew, is tailor-made for selective logging or thinning operations in dense stands where bigger, bulkier, four-wheeled or track machines just can't squeeze through without causing excessive damage. See how it pivots almost on a dime? Its specialized felling head, armed with a high-speed circular saw capable of slicing through decent-sized timber in seconds, is ready to strike with surgical precision. Imagine that saw zipping through a tree before the integrated grapple arm snatches it securely, controlling its fall. Those big, aggressively chained tires aren't just for show. They provide crucial grip and flotation on the mucky, uneven, often soft forest ground. Prepare for a wood chipping spectacle on a truly industrial scale. This massive yellow tow-behind chipper, hitched up to a high-capacity haul truck ready to catch the payload, represents pure, unadulterated processing power designed for maximum throughput. We can't quite make out the specific brand from this angle, possibly a Moorbark or Bandit, but its sheer size and the diameter of logs it's swallowing tells you everything you need to know. This thing means serious business, capable of handling whole trees or large sections. Watch as enormous pieces of timber, maybe storm debris or pre-processed logs from land clearing, are relentlessly gobbled up by its gaping, aggressive infeed system. You can almost feel the immense horsepower, likely in the 700 to 1,000 horsepower range, maybe even more, driving that heavy chipping drum or disc inside. It spins at insane speeds, instantly vaporizing solid wood into a uniform stream of valuable chips with startling violence. Chipping is incredibly fast for clean wood, but when you're dealing with contaminated waste, stumps, or mixed debris, you need brute force, not just speed. Enter the shredder. Now entering the arena of serious waste reduction and recycling, the mighty Arduous Raptor XL. This bright orange, tracked, slow-speed shredder is a versatile beast, specifically engineered for chewing through tough, bulky, and often contaminated materials that would choke or severely damage a high-speed chipper. Think construction debris, green waste mixed with soil, pallets, even light metals sometimes. Here it's getting a steady diet of green waste and woody debris from a tireless Volvo wheel loader, showcasing its role in composting or volume reduction operations. We saw the three-wheeler navigating earlier. Let's swing back to the forest and catch that nimble machine actually taking down some trees. We're back in the woods catching some live felling action with the agile Bell three-wheeled feller buncher. This machine, often the MVP, most valuable player, in plantation thinning operations or tricky selective harvests on sensitive sites, uses its unique three-wheel, hydrostatic drive configuration for amazing maneuverability and a lighter footprint compared to heavier equipment. Watch as the operator, positioned with excellent visibility, lines up that high-speed saw head, often spinning at thousands of RPM for a clean cut, right at the base of the targeted tree. Zip! The saw slices through like butter in just seconds, and the integrated grapple arm immediately secures the falling timber, controlling its descent precisely and preventing damage to nearby standing trees. It quickly snips and bunches the felled trees into neat piles, clearing the way efficiently for the next target or for extraction by a skidder or forwarder. While maybe not the heavyweight champ designed for massive, old-growth timber, like some dedicated track machines, its nimbleness in tight spots, lower ground pressure, and fuel efficiency make it the perfect, specialized tool for specific forestry prescriptions. It practically dances between the trees. Combining machines is key to efficiency. Now, what if you could merge the power of a massive tractor, the reach of a crane, and the processing capability of a chipper into one unit? Folks, this is efficiency redefined, a true marvel of integrated engineering. Check out this incredible, somewhat Frankenstein-like setup. A massive Class Zerion tractor, a machine famous for its powerhouse performance, 4 equal-sized wheels, multiple steering modes, and unique rotating cab allowing seamless forward and reverse operation, transformed into a self-contained biomass harvesting unit. Bolted onto the rear frame is a heavy-duty wood chipper, likely a Jens or similar brand, fed continuously by an integrated high-capacity forestry crane. Looks like a Palfinger Epsilon model, operated with precision right from the tractor's surprisingly comfortable and high-tech cab. And up front, a large collection bin, often with a high-tip function, catches the valuable wood chips on the fly. The Zerion itself, potentially boasting over 500 horsepower, provides the immense PTO power needed to run the chipper at full capacity. Watch the seamless workflow. The crane grabs logs or whole trees, feeds the chipper, and the chips are instantly collected, ready for transport. This all-in-one system brings harvesting and chipping right to the forest roadside or even deeper into the woods, drastically slashing transport needs and boosting overall productivity for biomass operations. It's literally a mobile processing plant on wheels. After the timber harvest, the ground often needs some serious rehabilitation before the next generation of trees can thrive. Let's see how they prep the site. Time to prep the ground for reforestation. After logging, site preparation is absolutely crucial, especially on challenging terrain. And this machine is built for exactly that tough task. We're looking at a powerful tracked carrier, possibly a prynoth, or maybe a modified excavator base, a high flotation vehicle specifically designed to tread lightly on sensitive soils, equipped with what appears to be an MNJK 480 implement. This ain't your backyard garden tiller, folks. It's likely a specialized forestry cultivator, disc trencher, or bedding harrow designed for rugged conditions. Watch its heavy-duty rotating elements, discs, tines, or drums, dig aggressively into that soft, boggy ground. All this incredible machinery is amazing, but sometimes the job still comes down to the skill of one person and a classic, powerful tool. Sometimes all the high-tech hydraulics and horsepower take a back seat to pure, hard-earned skill and a trusty, well-maintained tool. Here we see a professional logger fully geared up in essential safety equipment, hard hat, eye and ear protection, chaps, wielding a professional-grade chainsaw. It looks like a Stihl or Husqvarna, the undisputed gold standards in the industry, likely with a bar length appropriate for this substantial hardwood tree. Watch the technique, honed over countless hours, the careful assessment of the tree's lean and surrounding obstacles, the precise placement and execution of the undercut, or felling notch, which dictates exactly where this giant will fall. This is followed by the critical back cut, leaving just enough hinge wood to control the fall. That saw screams with power, its sharp chain biting aggressively through dense wood, chips flying like sawdust fireworks. You can see the intense concentration required. This is inherently dangerous work requiring years of experience and constant situational awareness. It's a calculated dance between human and nature, relying on expertise to bring the timber down safely and efficiently. With a final decisive cut, the hinge wood gives way. Timber, a perfect drop, proving that skilled hands and a powerful saw remain absolutely indispensable in the forest. From the forest floor and large-scale felling, let's zoom in on a more surgical approach to tree trimming and vegetation management, often seen in urban or utility settings. Get ready for some surgical precision in vegetation management. This is the Takeuchi TL series compact track loader. Think of it as the incredibly versatile Swiss Army knife of landscaping and construction sites. Nimble, powerful, and capable of running a huge array of attachments thanks to its robust auxiliary hydraulic system. Mounted on its universal quick-attach plate is a specialized tree saw attachment, featuring large, high-speed rotating blades, often carbide tip for durability, mounted on an articulated or telescopic boom for extended reach. Watch this thing go. First, it demonstrates its raw cutting power, effortlessly slicing through overhanging branches like a hot knife through butter. Hold your breath, folks. We're opening the next chapter with a scene of raw, untamed industrial power that you can almost feel through the screen. Before us stands a colossal red-tracked wood grinder, a true metal titan, seemingly hungry for timber, and feeding its insatiable appetite, the legendary Prentice 384 knuckle boom loader, a classic powerhouse in the logging industry, mounted on a heavy-duty truck chassis, swinging into action like a seasoned heavyweight boxer, landing precise blows. Its massive grapple, capable of grabbing multiple logs or huge chunks, snatches timber that would make ordinary machines weep, feeding them relentlessly into the grinder's unforgiving, cavernous maw. Hear that deep, throaty roar? Feel the ground tremble beneath its power? Timber just explodes into a mountain of uniform chips, firing off that long conveyor belt at an unbelievable, almost violent rate. This isn't just processing, it's a high-stakes, high-volume battle, machine versus nature's toughest materials, reducing tons of wood to valuable fragments in mere moments. The sheer throughput, measured in hundreds of cubic yards per hour, is simply staggering. From the brute force of stationary grinding, let's get mobile and attack the dense, tangled undergrowth head-on with a different kind of beast. Now we plunge deep into the thicket, right into the heart of the action. Get a killer first-person view from the cockpit of this yellow ASV RT-120 forestry mulcher. This thing is basically a compact tank, a dedicated machine built specifically for hostile terrain and severe vegetation management. Armed with a brutal, heavy-duty mulching head, this one looks like a chain flail type, but drum rotors with fixed teeth are also common. Spinning at incredible speeds, it attacks dense undergrowth, brush, and small trees with savage intensity. Watch saplings and thick brush get instantly vaporized, shredded into oblivion, clearing paths where you couldn't even walk moments before. The operator, protected inside a reinforced cab, skillfully maneuvers this agile, high-flow hydraulic beast, tilting the head, pushing forward, reclaiming the land inch by painful inch. It's a whirlwind of flying debris and controlled mechanical fury. This machine, boasting serious hydraulic flow and well over 100 horsepower, demonstrates how specialized equipment conquers the wild, taming the landscape with relentless, spinning force. The transformation is immediate and dramatic. Brace yourselves for a different, more deliberate kind of destruction. Feast your eyes on the awesome, crushing power of a slow-speed shredder, possibly a mighty Comtech Axter, or perhaps a Dopstead Inventor. These machines are the undisputed kings of tough material processing. This game isn't about high-speed chipping. It's about pure, unstoppable torque generated by powerful hydraulic motors driving those shafts. See those massive, aggressively toothed drums or shafts grab and relentlessly tear apart enormous tree stumps and colossal logs. Stuff that would literally choke, stall, or destroy smaller, faster machines in seconds. An excavator looks like a New Holland E215, delicately but efficiently feeds the beast its next victim, demonstrating the typical workflow. The sheer crushing and ripping force is immense, reducing stubborn, resilient root balls and thick trunks to manageable, fractured biomass with a relentless grinding patience that's almost hypnotic to watch. Dust and wood fibers fill the air as the material surrenders to the immense pressure. This is where the toughest wood waste meets its final match. So, shredders use immense torque. Chippers rely on high speed. Let's look at yet another grinding method popular for medium volume processing, the tub grinder. Now observe the controlled chaos of the tub grinder. This maroon machine, clearly branded as a Duratec HD9, operates with a distinct rotating tub design, a concept popular for decades. A nimble cat excavator carefully drops loads of branches, yard waste, and other wood debris right into the spinning vortex of the open-top tub. Inside that tub, a powerful hammer mill rotor equipped with numerous heavy, free-swinging hammers spins at high speed. As the tub rotates, it forces the material against the hammers and sturdy sizing grates below. From those massive grinders processing tons of material, let's pivot to something much smaller, technologically advanced, but no less impressive in its specific application. And now for something completely different, showcasing the rise of robotics and tough jobs. Meet the Orec Bull Mower RC, a compact, surprisingly rugged, remote-controlled tracked flail mower, tackling ridiculously tall, dense grass and brush on a steep slope like it's just another Tuesday. Look at this little powerhouse go! Controlled via a remote console, the operator stays safely out of harm's way, while the machine navigates slopes up to 45 or even 50 degrees and thick vegetation effortlessly. Its flail blades make short work of that overgrown field, mulching the material finely. Fascinating stuff. Now let's get back to the big leagues of timber harvesting, specifically the fast-paced world of log processing right at the landing. We shift gears back to a high-production, fast-paced logging operation, likely at the roadside landing. Here, the iconic green John Deere 437E knuckle boom loader, a purpose-built machine known for its speed and reliability, shows off incredible agility and pinpoint precision. Its powerful grapple expertly sorts and lifts harvested trees, often full length, feeding them seamlessly into the waiting CSI Delimber/processor unit. CSI standing for Cutting Systems Inc., a well-known attachment manufacturer. Once those precisely cut logs leave the forest landing on trucks, their next crucial stop is often the sawmill, where the transformation into lumber begins. Step inside the noisy, dusty, and incredibly efficient belly of the beast, the modern sawmill. We witness the crucial first step for almost every log that enters: debarking. A massive log transported via chain conveyors rolls into a powerful ring or Rosser head debarker machine. Rotating cutters or abrasive heads aggressively strip away the rough outer bark, dirt and grit in mere seconds. Sawdust and bark fragments fly everywhere, revealing the clean, valuable wood beneath. Getting rid of the bark is absolutely essential. It prevents damage to the expensive saw blades further down the line and ensures cleaner processing. Then the naked log continues its journey, often scanned for optimal cutting patterns before meeting the decisive power of a large cut-off saw or bucking station. With computer-aided precision and incredible speed, that huge circular blade slices through the thick timber like it's styrofoam. We saw that impressive yellow ASV mulcher tearing through brush earlier. Let's see another popular brand tackle that same kind of tough land clearing job. Back to the front lines of land clearing and vegetation management, this time with a different but equally capable contender. A vibrant orange Kubota track loader, likely an SVL 97-2 or similar high horsepower model, known for its exceptional high-flow hydraulics needed for demanding attachments, enters the fray. It's equipped with a rugged Blue Diamond forestry mulcher head, another top name in the attachment game. This potent combination attacks dense brush, invasive species, and small trees with ferocious power and speed. Watch as that heavy-duty mulcher head, spinning like a tornado powered by the Kubota's hydraulic system, tears through the vegetation, throwing chips and finely shredded debris clear. The compact power and maneuverability of the Kubota SVL allows the operator to navigate rough, uneven terrain, while delivering the consistent hydraulic muscle needed to keep that mulcher absolutely hungry and productive. It pushes relentlessly into the green wall, clearing land efficiently for development, fire prevention, or habitat restoration. Clearing brush and small trees is one thing, but processing massive logs that have already been felled often requires a different kind of force: splitting force. Prepare for some serious, slow-motion pressure. We're looking at large-scale industrial log splitting, where brute hydraulic force meets massive timber rounds that would simply laugh at your average 20-ton hardware store splitter. A knuckle-boom crane or heavy excavator carefully positions enormous, unwieldy logs, often too large or awkward for sawmills, onto this formidable blue splitter. This looks like a custom-built or heavy industrial model, possibly generating 100 tons of force or even more. Now watch. The powerful hydraulic cylinder drives that massive, sharpened wedge forward with seemingly unstoppable, inexorable force. Listen close. Crack. Hear the unmistakable groan and pop of wood fibers surrendering under the immense pressure. That huge log is effortlessly cleaved into multiple, more manageable pieces, often ready for firewood processing, resplitting, or perhaps even specialty milling applications. This machine handles logs of a size and toughness that would be utterly impossible or incredibly dangerous to tackle manually. It's slow, deliberate, but immensely powerful. Pure hydraulic might turning giants into manageable chunks with almost effortless might. Impressive engineering harnessing incredible force. We've cleared the brush, felled the trees, hauled the logs, processed them, and even split the big ones. But what about those stubborn, ugly stumps left behind in the ground? What challenges lie buried beneath the surface, preventing replanting or development? Enter the versatile ASV RT120 forestry mulcher once more, showcasing its incredible adaptability, now tackling the backbreaking, often muddy and messy task of stump grinding. This is where things get really dirty and demanding on the machine. Watch its powerful rotating drum head, likely now fitted with specific stump grinding teeth, chew relentlessly, not just on the stump visible above ground, but deep into the earth, pulverizing dense root balls and tenacious buried wood hidden within that mire. Mud, dirt, rocks, and wood chips fly as it obliterates these tough remnants, grinding them down well below grade level, leaving nothing but loose mulch mixed with soil. This isn't just clearing, it's land reclamation at its most demanding, erasing the last stubborn evidence of the trees that once stood tall. It takes brute hydraulic force, precise operator skill navigating that slop, and a machine truly built tough to conquer these underground obstacles without self-destructing. The final shots reveal the completely mulched level landscape. Mission accomplished, ready for the next phase. All right, we've obliterated those stubborn stumps buried underground. But what about the mountains of timber and massive logs still left above ground? For that kind of challenge, you need a different breed of demolition power. Get ready for this. Behold the incredible Comtech Axtor 8012, a beast designed for one purpose: absolute demolition of wood. Watch closely now. Feel the tension build. Logs are fed into its hungry maw, seemingly too large, too solid, but they are no match. Hear that sound? That's the mighty rotor, studded with brutal, sharp teeth, engaging with the wood. There's no hesitation, no slowing down. It grips, it tears, it annihilates. In a whirlwind of dust and chips, solid timber is instantly reduced to fine fragments. This isn't just recycling, it's a spectacle of industrial might. The Axtor 8012, turning mountains of waste into manageable resources with breathtaking, relentless force. Pure power in motion. And there you have it, folks. From colossal grinders and shredders to nimble feller bunchers and precision processors, we've seen some truly incredible machines reshaping our world today. The power, the engineering, the sheer scale, it's mind-blowing. Huge thanks for joining us on Techbeast TV for this mechanical marathon. If you love seeing these metal titans in action, do us a solid and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We've got plenty more awesome machine madness coming your way. Until next time, keep those gears turning.